Uh-oh. Here I was hoping for a nice, quiet night at the inn, and I guess I'm not allowed to have that. Or I can have that, but first we need to slay the dragon. First, we've got a dragon to slay, a city to save. What else is new?
Take that!
Where's he gonna land? Oh, okay, we gotta get behind the inn. We gotta get back into the hills. Lucian, Balmy, stay close. We can take him. We can slay him. I still haven't used my level up. I still need to use that. Maybe once we're in the inn. Maybe once we have a restful night finally. Just getting further and further away from the town, which isn't bad, honestly. That's fine. Let's keep him further away from the town. Block increased to 48. Yeah, I'm probably gonna use more one-handed for a while, just that I have a better chance to raise my block. There you go.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
See, I told you I was gonna raise it more.
What manner of magic is this?
Not magic. Well, I guess technically magic.
Something's happening.
I would say that absorbing a dragon soul is probably a form of magic.
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
Oh, is it your first day on the job then? At this point, most guards have seen me slay dragons, so really, you must be new. We've been traveling across Skyrim for a while now. I have a house in every major city, and the convenience is always nice. But I still feel more comfortable out on the road, away from the hustle and bustle of the cities. A couple of the Jarls have mentioned selling plots of land, and maybe it's time I take them up on the offer. Just think, a piece of land to call our own. Something nice and quiet. Somewhere I could happily retire one day, maybe settle down, maybe even start a family. Up until now, I never really had the time to think about it. And maybe I shouldn't think about it until Alduin's defeated. But I'm looking to the future, to what comes next. Maybe it's time for me to start building towards it. You know, I could sit here all night and think about this. Let me get a room for the evening. Let me grab a room for the evening.
Ragnar the Red, who came riding to
If the bard lets me sleep. But let's sleep on it. Let me
My
think
daughter
about it in
Karita
the morning.
sings to the guests when she can. She has her mother's voice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I rent a room?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
You wouldn't have happened to soundproof it at all, would you?
And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
She's enthusiastic.
Let me know if there's anything
I'll
else.
give her
Ragnar
that.
named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
At least I think she's taking a break now. I hope so. At least. I appreciate that you've been, watching over me. It's not the nicest accommodations, mind you. It's just, 3 beds in one room. I'm not even renting a room, I'm just renting a bed in a shared room. But, you know, another reason for me to want to buy my own land. Sorry, Lucian, sorry. You know, that Altmer I just saw looked a little suspicious. Track down and kill the fugitive in the pale. Is that the fugitive that I took a job for ages ago? I didn't take the job for him. I took the job to find him ages ago.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
He probably thinks he got away scot-free because no one captured him by now.
Yes?
heart. I tell you
Oh, you have a shield. I did not see that shield.
our hero,
I was gonna see if I could
claims a
take him in
warrior's
alive.
heart.
I guess not. Oh, a staff of paralysis? I'm really glad he did not use that on me. I'm just gonna take that.
I tell you, the dragonborn comes.
Also, I don't know if that was the fugitive
with a voice wielding
I was looking for.
power
I think this
of
might
the
be a
ancient
separate
Nordar.
fugitive.
Believe,
Just go about your
believe
business,
the
everyone.
dragonborn comes.
Not that there's anyone else in
It's
here.
an end to
Let me check the job board then. Maybe there was a new job for another fugitive, and I got that one instead. I have a feeling that's exactly what this was. No, Angus Mill, Siljan Sinkhole, Letter to Windhelm, Deliver Weapon. I'm going to Winterhold anyways, so... let me do that. Collect Colette's glass mace of blizzards. I can do that. First things first, let me go speak with the Jarl. You know, I have almost 100,000 gold. Maybe, you know, buying some land of my own will actually be a good use of all the gold that I've accumulated now.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Oh. Thank you.
Until next time.
I didn't realize that I had a housecarl waiting for me. Excuse me, Horik.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you, my
Good
Jarl.
to see you.
It's always good to see someone I can count on.
I'm glad you feel that way. Is that land you mentioned still available? It's in the southern part of the Pale, right on the border with Whiterun Hold. Ooh. All the room in the world to build your own house. 5,000 gold? I pay way more for, some of the houses that I own. Yeah. I know it's just the plot of land, but still.
Then by my right as Jarl, I grant you a title to the land.
Alright.
Stay out of trouble now.
Dragonborn.
Hall.
It's an honor.
Well,
You're some...
Lucian, you want to go check it out? Visit your new property in the Pale Hold. Let's go get the glass
Who
mace.
can get things done.
First, let's
I like
get the
that.
mace. Let's bring that to Winterhold. Let's go talk to Ura, because we have 5 books for him now. And then we can go check it out. You know, I'm excited about this. I'm more excited about this than I have been for any of the houses that I've bought so far.
I help my husband Rustleif run the forge. He's a marvel with steel.
I'm here for the delivery job you posted.
Of course.
Thank you.
We forge every day if you need anything.
I have until the 8th of First Seed. I didn't really check the date when I took the job. Oh. Yeah. I'll get there by the 8th of, First Seed. That's easy enough. You know, it's been a little while since I've checked the wares on the Dawn's Venture. I don't know if they would have anything new. I don't know if they'd have any new, tales from the rest of Tamriel, but... let me go check. Let me go see for myself. Just so I know that I'm not missing anything. Garen, what's your story?
My story. Cardana hired me to guard her wares and watch for sticky-fingered filchers.
Hey, don't look at me. My hands are clean.
I can't believe the ship's still in one piece.
That's it?
Maybe it's time
What
to
did
get a
you
shop
want?
of my own.
Were you expecting me to spill my guts to the first slack-jawed adventurer that approached me?
Oh.
If that's what you're looking for, go bother the Argonian. She'll drone on forever about all that Saxheel's guardung if you let her.
Where to next?
You know, I don't know if I've talked
the
to her a whole
Isles,
lot.
perhaps? Maybe
Do you like
another
it here on the
journey into
ship?
Black Marsh.
It's fine, I suppose. Decent pay and an honest living. Much better than that mess in Breville.
Wait, what mess in Breville? You mind, sharing some rumors? Maybe mention what happened in Breville?
Sure have. Some of them are even true.
Any news from the Iliac Bay?
In the Abyssinian Isles, I hear they have goats with scales.
Ew.
I suppose that makes them hardy for the weather. Can't imagine they taste as good, though.
No, I don't think so. How about, from my homeland, from Cyrodiil?
The Imperial Navy keeps Nibbin Bay safe from pirates. The Abyssinian, on the other hand...
On the other hand, you want to maybe continue that line of thought? Anything else?
Blackwood isn't safe like it was in my grandfather's time. Gets worse every year. Even the plants seem to want to kill you now.
Well, you know, Blackwood does border Blackmarsh, so, go figure.
Don't cause any problems, alright?
I could say the same to you. Listen, I've been here for a while now. I don't know what's happened back in Cyrodiil. I don't know what's happening back home.
Welcome, welcome! Cardona Paulo, traveling purveyor of knickknacks, curios, and whatever takes my fancy. At your service.
Yeah, we've met before.
Tamriel is so beautifully diverse. Just like my wares. Care to take a look?
You know, you're a good salesman. You really, really are.
I think I'll buy myself one of those fancy cutlasses.
What have you got for sale?
Another soon-to-be satisfied customer.
Because the other way I see it is we could use this as an opportunity to maybe buy some furnishings for our new home as well. Maybe I should build the home first. Maybe I should figure out what I'll actually have, like, room for first. But, you know, just something that I'm considering. Something that I'd like to look at. Ooh. I like the closed helmet. That could be like a nice centerpiece. It's a good conversation starter, I feel. Spiked bone mold shield. I feel like the poofy arms, the poofy shirt might look good on Lucian. He's not a merchant, but you know what? I'll buy it for him. Because here's the thing. I know that I already bought a couple things from her in the past that I wanted to put on display, and I think I just have them sitting in Proudspire Manor somewhere. Yeah, I bought the Nefertal game board, and that's just sitting back at my home in solitude. I'm gonna buy some mithril ingots now, because I know that I might need to redo my mithril battle axe, and I'd rather just buy a couple pieces now, just to know that I have them for later on. I'll go ahead and buy all your silver as well while I'm at it, because I might need to redo my silver armor too. Alright, I think we're all set. Let me see if you have anything else to say. Maybe you're a little bit more informative than your guard.
Sure. People tend to have loose lips when they're haggling with merchants. Especially ones as charming as me. Anywhere in particular you're curious about?
You know, if you ever do go back to Cyrodiil or anything, I might join you, if you're willing to have me as a passenger, of course.
Nicest town in Cyrodiil? Skingrad or Coral? Though something about Skingrad sets off the hair on the back of my neck, something fierce.
Anything else?
Settlers have been building up Sancretor into some kind of holy city.
Oh.
One less hole for bandits to hide in, I suppose. Sure, it's only a matter of time until the priests start fighting with each other over the precise length of Arke's beard or something, though. Seems to be the way, doesn't it?
I've always heard that, the beard, it's 4 fingers length, which isn't really a great standard measurement, but, you know, that's why they're gonna fight.
The kingdom of Yahenna's beautiful, sure, but the chatter on the streets isn't. Something about a town hit by plague.
Ooh.
Needless to say, I steered clear.
You think it's Periite's doing?
Not planning to head out anytime soon, so if you ever want to chat, or to spend a few drakes, I'm happy to oblige.
I'm willing to bet that it's Periite's doing. Wasn't that where the Afflicted came from as well? Didn't they say they came from somewhere in High Rock? Lucian, please. You really don't have a great sense of, personal space sometimes. And then you just stand there with the grin on your face, and I feel like such a jerk for pushing you in order to get past you. Alright, well in that case, I guess we're off to Winterhold. Hey, wait a second.
Don't bother trying to sell Cardanagay fake goods. I'll know before the Septines even reach your pockets.
I've never I don't even know if I could ever find counterfeit gold. I don't know if I would have ever seen counterfeit gold. Now I don't know if I would even know what counterfeit gold looks like. You travel a lot. You must hear some interesting rumors.
Mike's? I have seen much and heard even more. Is there a particular place you wish to gain more knowledge of?
Still just trying to learn a little bit more about what's going on in Cyrodiil ever since I left.
Stalil often tells strange tales of Black Marsh, only to forget that the nearby Imperials of the Neben are quite strange themselves.
Well, I guess that's a matter of perspective.
Send some Septims Cardanages way for me.
I just bought a little bit of stuff. I just bought a few things.
Antukute flatail.
Not much, mind you. I could have spent more, but there wasn't too much that I needed. Lucian, you just want to stay on the ship? Come on, Lucian, come on. We're going back to Winterhold. We're gonna turn everything in. We have a lot to turn in at this rate. I have something for you. It's a weapon for you from Seren of Dawnstar.
Thank you. Here. This is for you.
You know, it's not a lot of money, but I was already coming here anyway, so why not?
Until next time.
Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Hello, friend.
Here's the book that you asked me to find.
Looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Oh, that's right. The last time we spoke, you still didn't have anything on Shalador's works. Yeah. Any progress?
We were able to figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along.
You wouldn't happen to have any interest in ancient Falmer tomes, would you?
Well, well. I haven't seen one of these beauties in a long time. A rare find in the original Falmer language. You're damn right I'm interested. Question is, are you selling?
Honestly, I think you're the only person who would have any real interest in them. You know, it depends on, how much you're paying.
Well, considering no one else in Skyrim would buy something they couldn't possibly read, I'd say you don't have much of a choice. Tell you what, you bring me books like this, and I'll pay 1,000 gold each. I'll even throw in a translated edition I have for free. Interested?
I have 4 books, that's 4,000 gold. I'm going to nearly make back the money that I just spent on buying this plot of land. So yeah, here you go.
I like
Here you go.
I feel different somehow. More myself.
Alright, 1,000 gold for each book. Wait, so far he only gave me 1,000 gold, right? No, I think he gave me 4,000. I think so.
Fire magic?
At
Yes,
least.
sir.
And he already translated them as well. Look at that. I forgot that I have a recipe for fire salts for the Atronak Forge. I haven't really fooled around with the Atronak Forge yet. Maybe sometime soon. Maybe the next time we come back here. So we have the Betrayed, the Diary of Fair Agarwen, the Journal of Myrtil Angoth, and Touching the Sky. I don't think any of these are skill books, but they're not. They're not skill books. Are they all translated by Calselmo? Man, maybe I should have brought the books to Calselmo then. Although I got a fair deal for the books, really. It would be silly of me to act like I didn't. It would be very foolish of me to act like I didn't get a good deal on these in the end. But I'm trying to think, because I have raised my blacksmithing quite a few times now. Will I be able to get a better set of enchantments on my silver armor? Better set of enchantments and better improvement on my silver armor if I do wash it clean of its improvements and enchantments. I'm wondering. I'm gonna go ahead and put something into block. Arrows do half damage while blocking. Arrows that hit a shield do no damage. Yeah. Smithing is 92. I don't really have anything else I want to put in smithing right now. Enchanting. I don't know if I want to put anything else in that either. Oh, here we go. Death blows with enchanted weapons to creatures trap 5% of the victim's soul, recharging the weapon. Okay, yep, I'm getting that. Weapon enchantments are 50% stronger when delivered by a power attack. Also gonna get that. Not bad. Let me head downstairs. Let me take a look at the enchanting station. Maybe I'll fool around with some potions. Maybe I can raise my levels with those a little bit more. Managed to raise alchemy to 75. That'll have to do for now. That'll be fine for now. Enchanting, I did raise one more, so I believe that's 94 now. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my armor of its improvements and enchantments, and hopefully I'll be able to improve that. If nothing else, I can definitely improve the enchantments, but I think I've raised my smithing a bit, so I might even be able to get the armor to legendary now, instead of epic. Spellbreaker's legendary, so I'm not going to try and wash that. I think that should be fine as is. I would also be scared that somehow I would wash it off of its actual enchantment, like, you know, what Peria gave me, and I don't want that. So I gotta head back into town. I gotta head back into Winterhold to find a smithing station to improve my armor. Let me make sure I find Tolfdir before we head out, though. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Please tell me you have some good spell tomes for me. Detect Dead? You know what? I should have gotten Detect Dead back when I was helping out the Dawnguard, but I still need to talk to Florentius because I never did find the rest of the ancient Dawnguard items. So I could use that. Here we go. Ebony Flesh, yes, I could use that. I would love to have that. And the rest I don't necessarily need. I probably don't need to buy more soul gems right now. If anything, I need to head back to Serana, because she still has a lot of my soul gems and a lot of my items. I sure hope she's back with the Dawnguard. I hope she's not out finding other vampires right now. Is there anything I should be aware of?
Actually, yes, Archmage. I believe there is.
There always is.
We've been contacted by the Jarl of Solitude. It would seem there's some sort of disturbance. From what few details we were given, it sounds quite familiar. I suspect that the power released by the Eye of Magnus was not fully contained and has coalesced in this part of Skyrim. I do hope you still have the Staff of Magnus someplace. I suspect you're going to need it.
Yeah, I'll head up to my room. I'll grab that.
Take care now.
I'll head up to my chambers. I'll go grab that. I'm not sure when I'm going back to Solitude, but next time I head in that direction, I'll take care of it. Really, I'm just giving myself more and more tasks. I'm giving myself more and more things to do. But I like being helpful. I like reminding, you know, the rest of the college that I'm in charge, that I'm here to help. Oh. So, close the rift near Solitude. Speak to Florentius, so that I can maybe find the other ancient Dawnguard items. We found the Warhammer. But there's gotta be more than that, right? Have to head to Riften at some point. I guess whenever I go see the Dawnguard, I can also head back to Riften. Really, it's just a very, very long list of things to do, and I keep on making it longer and longer. What can I say? I like staying busy. Staff of Magnus, and... don't think I need these others right now. I'm gonna leave Keening here. I'm not taking Keening anywhere. We learned the hard way what happens when you hit the wrong thing with Keening. I'm not making that mistake myself. So now I can head down into town, repair my armor, or rather fix up my armor. I might not reapply enchantments to it just yet. I might do that whenever we head back to Riften, just because I know I have a lot of my stuff back at Honeyside still. I have a lot of my old gear that I might need to grab again for enchanting, even alchemy, just back in Riften still. Well, off we go on the rest of this adventure. Yeah, I can absolutely improve my armor much more than I did before, so even if I don't enchant it for now, I think we're fine. I could improve Spellbreaker again if I had... oh, if I did have a Dwarven Metal Ingot. It's fine, though. That's fine. If anything, let me very quickly see if I can improve my weapons as well, which the potion's about to run out. So unfortunately, I don't think I really got here in time, but good to know. I could improve Rikvard more. Not the rest, though. That's alright. That's fine for now.
Excuse me.
I know, it's a little cold out here. Bless you, Lucian, bless you. Yeah, 232 for the silver armor and... oh, wow, I don't even have an enchantment on it yet. It really comes down to, I don't know what I want to enchant these with. I'll have to think about it. Honestly, I'm just gonna have to sit.
There once
and
was a
think
hero
about it.
named Lucian Flavius, whose singing and writing and looks were just marvelous.
Restoration has really become one of my primary schools of magic that I use. It's a very valid school of magic, in case anyone asks. That might be one of the things I want to do. That might be one of the enchantments I want for that. I'm gonna leave it be for right now. I'm gonna worry about the enchantments a little bit later. I'm not gonna worry about them right now. Let me go ahead and use Detect Dead and Ebony Flesh. If nothing else, Ebony Flesh will kind of be a nice stand-in for my enchantments for right now, because I will get a lot of extra protection from that. It might be morning by the time we get there, but let's go check out this new home of ours. Let's go see this plot of land that we just bought. Which, I bought it, but as far as I'm concerned, Lucian really is one of the closest things I have to family at this point, so really, it's both of our plot of land. I never did officially discover that giant camp over there, did I? Maybe that's why this plot of land was so cheap. Maybe it was so cheap because of the giant camp that's right next door. Oh, meet your new neighbors, the giants that'll try to kill you if you get too close. Maybe that's why this was only 5,000 gold. It's on the very edge of the hold, and yeah, right next to a giant camp. No wonder nobody else bought this. I'm having a little bit of buyer's remorse right now, is all I've got to say. Visit your new property, buy lumber for building your house, use the drafting table to begin building your house. Doesn't require anything, so yeah. Use a carpenter's workbench to build the foundation of your home. Do I need anything for that? Yep, that's where I need... oh, I already have logs. I just need quarried stone. Uh-oh. I can see, we really chose some prime real estate, huh? Giants, rabid huskies. little bit of buyer's remorse. Which, granted, there's nothing here yet either, so maybe I just need to wait for everything to come together a little bit more. So, which room is yours? What are you thinking?